How's it going, everybody? I'm Brandon Peace. It's Turkey Leg TV. So today we're going to be building a kukri. This is part one of building the kukri. So the kukri was designed and built in India. It was used as an everyday tool. It could be used for when they were in war, for attacking, as well as cooking and stuff like that. There's different styles of kukris, but today we're going to be designing a 12-inch, I'm talking the knife with the tang and the handle, 12 inches long. This is our design for the kukri. So, traditionally, they would put a little spike right here, so that anytime they pulled out their kukri, if it didn't see blood in combat, they would poke themselves with their finger, so that anytime this blade was pulled out, it always saw blood. I don't know if I'm ever going to be pricking myself with it, but I am going to be designing it this way. I'm also going to be putting a lanyard loop right here, as well as putting a pin through it for more security and to keep the handles on. The first blade I actually temper and put in fire to harden it. So we're gonna see how that goes. Hopefully it doesn't warp, because I don't have the tools to fix it if it does warp. I mean, I do have my vise, my handy dandy vise that I can try to use. But first thing we're gonna do is grind it out to shape. So I'm using an angle grinder to get most of the bulk off of it, and we're gonna leave the long part on so that when I put it in the fire, it has less chance of cracking or warping. So hopefully it stays intact and stays in one piece. So let's get to grinding. So the basic outline of the kukri is round out. I'm leaving this part on there so I have something to hold on to when I put it in the fire. I'm going to grind up the edges a little bit, and then we're going to quench it. The thing we're going to be doing is grinding off all these grind spots so that when we put it in the fire, it has less areas to crack and not mess up. I ain't trying to ruin my blade, you know, my nice blade, my kukri for you and me. Ooh, ooh. So we have it pretty ground to a nice shape. It's pretty smooth, pretty even. You see my hand's gonna be gripped down here. So I'm gonna have all this for cutting. And I'm still gonna have to grind out and cut this after I quench the tip. See, because I want the tip to be hard. I want the front edge to be hard so that I get no fractures, cracks, warps, bends in the blade when I'm cutting. So it'll be very nice when I'm done. So I'm gonna take a break on the kukri because I'm waiting for it to get dark so I can start my fire, put the knife in the fire, and I can see when it gets red enough so that I can quench it. So while I'm waiting for that, I know a lot of you have been asking about the tabletop for the frame I made. And what I wanted to do was put bottle tops on it, you know, put a resin down, make it beautiful, so beautiful. But I don't have the equipment, I don't have the tools, I don't have the stuff. So what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna do it piece by piece by piece. I have this 24 by 30 tabletop that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna stain it right now, and then eventually I'm gonna put a lip around the whole edge. Once I get I need to get a saw, put a lip around the edge of it with wood. And I'm gonna put the bottle tops in it and put the resin over, so it'll kind of be like an official tabletop. So for now, I'm gonna stain it, and that's gonna be the end of it until I get more tools. But I need more money, FOMO tools. So this will be the end of it. So stop asking about it. So This is the tabletop so far on it. It looks good. It's nice and stained. Be a nice coffee table in my game room. And so it's sturdy. I think it's gonna be beautiful once I'm done. But not anytime soon will I be done. Now it's that time of day. And we started ourselves a little fire. All you need is just a little bit of lighter fluid, just a little bit. That should be good. You know, a dab or two doesn't hurt. You gotta make sure you got your cross beams where they need to be, and you get your fire going. You get it going. And slowly but surely, you're gonna get yourself fire. Alright, so we got our steel to the temperature we want to quench. Alright, so we only have one chance at this. Alright. Let's take it out of the fire and look at it. That's just excess steam, but it's straight. Now we just check. So usually on soft steel, the teeth will catch. But if it's hardened in a quench, it slides right off. So this blade is hard.